energy you got because it's time for the Sturgis Show!
Yes! Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Sandra Show. It is officially Hump Day! So we need y'all to go ahead and get all comfy, grab that bubbly beverage, and let's get this show started! We're getting started! Woo!
Come on.
Y'all better go ahead, FTC.
Come on.
When I tell you, listen, y'all, we're here to keep you in the know.
Yes.
What's trending, what's true, and what's really going on behind the headlines. From pop culture to politics, we've got all the tea. So y'all get ready because we, the people, have questions. Did y'all hear me?
Come on.
I said, we, the people. Woo! Yes! Let's go ahead and get into it.
What you got for
now,
us? Come on now.
we know dang well this one's getting a strong side eye from everybody.
Uh-oh.
Y'all, President Donald Trump just granted full pardons to Todd and Julie Chrisley, the reality TV couple who made Southern Charm look like a tax shelter. And how did we find out? Not through court documents. Nope. President Trump himself called their daughter Savannah and broke the news on speakerphone like it was the season finale of Chrisley Knows Best. His aide posted the video on X, formerly known as Twitter, like it was a campaign flex. All right, so let's rewind. The Chrisleys were convicted in 2022 for submitting fake financial documents to secure millions in loans while allegedly dodging taxes left and right. Todd got 12 years, Julie got 7, and they were both serving time until now. They've been hollering innocent since day one, and Savannah's been campaigning for their release like it's her full-time job. And guess what? It worked. When I tell you Daddy Trump said, come on out. But we're all sitting here like, so we just handing out pardons like party favors now? There are folks locked up for way less who can't even get a second glance. Meanwhile, this reality TV duo with a whole Netflix-worthy fraud case just got cleared like it's casual. Whew.
I think you said it's best, though. It's other people, I think, that could really, really, really benefit from a pardon. But for the people with the top tier, that's really got the money, hey, it's a different conversation.
That's right, and guess what? He's got the power. It's getting kind of heavy. It's getting heavy.
Yes.
He's got the power, and it is a done deal. Yeah. All right, so Cassie Ventura just became a mom again, welcoming baby number 3 with husband Alex Fine. Or we should say her fine husband, Alex. I don't know. Is his last name Fine for real?
Hey.
Come on, that's too good to be true. Y'all, but this time it's deeper than baby bliss. Just weeks ago, she was breaking down in a Manhattan courtroom, detailing years of abuse at the hands of Sean Diddy Combs. Now, 38 years old, the singer shared the news alongside Fine, I guess that is his last name, who called her pregnancy the best gift I could ask for. Their growing family posed in sweet black and white maternity photos, a rare soft moment during a whirlwind of legal drama. But let's not forget, Cassie walked into that courtroom pregnant and powerful and still chose truth. Congratulations to you and your new bundle of joy.
I don't know how I missed that, though. I didn't know she was pregnant.
How did you not?
This whole thing.
Yes. She was. The sketches they did with her sitting in the courtroom was truly a full baby bump.
Oh, I missed that.
And I thought it was just she was too far along for all this drama, but she went in there and handled it like a boss.
Let's go.
Okay.
Hey, gotta do what you gotta do.
Gotta do it. All right, y'all. So from podcast to courtroom, Shannon Sharpe just hit pause on his nightcap tour with Ocho Cinco because he's battling a $50 million sexual assault lawsuit that's flipping headlines upside down, inside, like Dinah Ross say, upside down. Boy, you're turning inside out and round. He is all over the place. He's accused of emotional abuse, sexual battery, and rape. The NFL Hall of Famer is now fighting for his name and his freedom. The woman behind the lawsuit claims she was secretly recorded, threatened, and assaulted across a 2-year rocky relationship. Ooh. Now, Sharpe's camp calls it a shakedown, but the accusations are deep, and his ESPN seat is now cold. The tour is postponed till 2026, if it ever returns.
Yeah.
I hope you didn't have to add that last
I mean,
part.
you never know when they be pausing stuff, child. You realize you pausing to go back to nothing.
But you know what? A lot of us actually were looking forward to this tour. Because if you watch their podcast, him and Ocho
Cinco.
Hey, man, it's wild. It's crazy.
Well, it's his fault that you're not going to be able to see it. Listen.
I hope is not really tied up in really.
I really hope that he's okay.
Yes.
But all the evidence they've shown thus far does not look good. And the crazy part about it is that Monique warned him. She told him, you need to go get you a woman that's going to cook you some collard greens, whatever she said. In other words, you need an older woman. He chose this young girl, and he's into some very interesting, like, what's the name of that movie? 50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of Grey.
Sounds like some 50 Shades of Grey kind of behind the closed door experiences that he's into. And this girl got him good. He thought he might have got off with 10 million, but she wants 50. And not only that, who wants to work with anybody or have you as a brand ambassador when you got all this craziness going on?
Yeah, he has so much going on, from working with Skip, Stephen A.
Yes.
All that stuff. Yeah.
It's insane. And you know, I mean, you can feel bad for him, and I'm sure a lot of people feel bad for him because his show was doing so well. Everything was doing so well. And he was about to sign, what, $100 million deal? Which means she automatically get 50. Can you imagine signing a deal for $100 million and then you got to sign over 50 million of it to a girl that you know probably was like consensual.
Yeah.
But she's saying it ain't consensual now, baby. You're going to have to turn over that money. The coins are being kicked out of him like that Mario brother game.
That's her coins now.
That's insane. And she's just waiting for you to write that check. Go ahead and stroke that name on that bottom line, baby, because I don't know how you going to get out of this one. You were warned. Jesus, what's up with... Next, go ahead. Y'all, a Disney trip turns violent. A Maryland woman is facing felony child abuse charges after allegedly punching a kid mid-flight right after a trip to Disney World. Now, witnesses say the child called her fat and Miss Piggy, and she just snapped, swinging fists, throwing water bottles, and allegedly slamming his head into the plane window. Is that not crazy? Her name is Christy Crampton, and while she says the boy was rude, passengers say this wasn't discipline, it was straight up assault. She was arrested on the spot when the plane landed. This was no friendly skies situation.
I'm glad she was arrested.
She needed to be arrested. Kids say the wildest things. It's not that it's a good thing to say. No one wants to be called names or fat shamed or anything. But the age difference should be the deciding factor. Not just because a kid says something, you go berserk on them.
But
I wish somebody would go berserk on anybody's child while I'm around. I'm going to be upset, especially about mine. But if they go crazy on somebody else's child, I'm going to be just as upset. Tell me you wouldn't be.
Who did the kid say she looks like?
Miss Piggy.
Did anybody do a fact check?
I'm looking at her picture right now. But kids watch a lot of TV, and you just don't know who they're going to relate you to. You never know. I have a grandchild. My grandchild says some of the craziest things to me, and I just sit there and I laugh with her. But, I mean, she didn't find it funny.
Hey.
What would you do if somebody did that to your son?
They're going to have to land the plane wherever we're at. Come on. Because it's going to be shaking. Hey, everything will be upside down in this plane.
When
I'm
I tell
sorry.
you.
Not my son, not my daughter.
No.
No.
As they say, darling.
There's not enough people in this plane to hold me back, sis. And I'm skinny and I'm tiny.
It doesn't matter. I think there's something special that comes up out of you when somebody messes with something you love. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I just can't imagine. There's nothing that anybody could say that would trigger me that much to beat a kid up on a flight. Yes. After coming from Disney World, you're supposed to be feeling all magical when you leave Orlando. You get to our airport and start acting like a straight fool.
Yeah.
Well, now your picture is plastered everywhere, and this is definitely a teachable moment that you don't let people trigger you. And it's going to be a lot of traveling going on, y'all. The summer is coming up. Please don't let these people on planes trigger something inside of you to make you get totally kicked off the plane for the rest of your life, get in trouble. It's just not worth it.
Yeah, keep your hands to yourself.
When I tell you, what if this happened to you, one of your children?
Oh, I pray it never did.
No, and as quiet as you are, and it's like, ooh, child, I can't even imagine. They say, watch the quiet ones. Watch the quiet ones. Listen, y'all, we're going to go to a short break. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere, because it ain't going to get worse. It's going to get better. Woo, here we go. And welcome back to the Sandra Show. Come on, guys. Big round of applause for you. Y'all, this next headline is insane. Protect and fight. Y'all, 2 Secret Service officers got into it outside President Barack Obama's, former President Barack Obama's D.C. home. And the entire fight was caught on camera.
Ouch.
We're talking about full uniform, mid-shift, right next to their white SUV. Now, suspended they are, and under investigation they are. Both agents may lose their jobs for breaking the agency's strict code of conduct. Now, imagine being on guard for a former president and ending up on TMZ for throwing hands.
That's crazy.
That is absolutely embarrassing, crazy, and dangerous. What in the world? And somebody told me that it was 2 women.
Oh, that would make sense.
Don't you say that. That sounds very
sorry.
sexist.
No, I'm just saying.
No.
That would make sense. Because, man, come on, you got to, at least, man, you know, women got a mouth.
But they're
Each other?
held to a higher standard. Like, what
Yes, you
could
do.
have happened?
I don't know what could transpire.
Where's the
for
lip
women.
readers when you need them? Where? We need somebody to look at this film and read their lips and tell us what in the world would make 2 people who are so important guarding one of the most important people in
Yes.
the world decide to fight in front of his house.
Oh, my God.
That's
man.
insane.
Wait till we get back
That
on
is
base or
insane.
something.
That's all I got to say. Let me calm down a little bit. That's insane. Let's go to this next story. All right. Ooh, y'all. Tonisha O. Mitchell has been charged with manslaughter after allegedly beating a man with a bat and leaving him in the middle of the road where he was then struck and killed by 2 cars. What's up with people?
whoa.
What happened to Good Samaritans? I don't understand. Y'all, Gene Hill Sr., 42 years old, was reportedly arguing with Mitchell in her car before things turned fatal. Witnesses say she hit him until he collapsed and then fled. Cop says that she tried to destroy evidence before they arrested her days later.
Oh.
This was no accident. This was rage turned deadly. Now, come on. What is up with people? Between the Obama Secret Service
Agents.
and this kind of stuff, what's going on with people around the country?
So
Do
she
you
beat
think
him
it was
up
in the
so bad?
vaccine shot? Can we start a conspiracy theory? Why are people tripping?
Hey, is it the COVID shots?
That's what I'm saying.
Come on.
I just don't
Something.
understand.
People are being triggered so easily now.
Easily triggered. We were not like that before, but there's so much going on.
Yeah.
There's so much turmoil going on in the country. It's just making you wonder, like, is everybody starting to let it impact them?
Yeah.
Everybody's affected.
Come on, it's a lot going on, sis.
It is.
Inflation, things are expensive, people are stressed, a whole
People
lot
are
more.
stressed.
Yes.
Yes. And stress will do this to you.
Yeah.
You know, I think they should be working on mental health more than they should be working on a whole bunch of other things that are going on in the country, all these different policies,
Yeah.
things being retracted, things being written into law. What about the minds of the people in this country? We're supposed to protect and serve, right?
Yeah.
How do we do that when the whole country and a lot of people seem to be going crazy? Let's go on to this next story. Y'all, things got tense in court after Diddy's legal team called for a mistrial. They're claiming jurors were already biased and prosecutors played dirty. The drama, with a big question mark, destroyed fingerprint cards, and jury whispers that Diddy could just buy his way out. The judge wasn't having it. Motion denied. The trial rolls on, and Diddy's team better brace for impact. The evidence is stacking, and the courtroom tension is boiling. Baby, that sounds like tea.
Come on,
to me.
it definitely does. But at least it's really good to see a judge putting his foot down on things like that.
Yes.
'Cause if they can be bought for as much money that we know Diddy got, that we spoke of yesterday.
Yes.
Making this much money, you could buy anybody easily.
I mean,
But for a judge to actually, you know what, we're going to get some justice out of this situation, that's good to hear.
it is very good to hear, but I hear also that the best things in life are free, so you can't buy freedom.
Yeah.
You should have just enjoyed it while it didn't cost you nothing.
We might have to check with Trump and about that.
Oh, stop it.
I didn't say it.
Y'all.
We the people said it.
The people said that. All right, and with that being said, let's move on to this next story that the people are interested in. Y'all, oh God, Michelle Williams is fed up with people misquoting her Destiny Child lyrics. She hopped on social media to set the record straight. She said, I want to give my breath, my strength, my will to you. It's not a song about submission. It's a song about love. Put some respect on her bridge, please. Now, what song is that?
Man,
I think that was Cater to You or
Cater
something
to
like
You.
that.
Oh, I
Yeah.
want to cater to you.
Yeah.
she went online and put quote unquote the whole lyric for the whole lyric.
She
of the
put the
song.
whole lyric in there.
Something wrong.
I mean, a lot of people get lyrics wrong. If you don't see the words verbatim, if you go off of what you hear, sometimes you be like, what did they say? And you just be guessing. But at the same time, I mean, the love of the music is there. And she's trying to make sure we understand that she ain't leaning into that other world, because she is the one in the group that is, Christ-like,
Yeah,
right?
Christ-like.
Yes.
Yes.
Faith-centered. Yes.
But I feel like this is stemming from a couple days ago, because somebody was listening to the song and made a whole post on Twitter, I believe, and said, man, they've been listening to the song when they were younger, when the song came out, and now they don't know if they want to cater to a man this much. That's how it all started. And then people are singing it, misquoting the song, saying all kind of things that's wrong. And she's like, nah, I'm tired of y'all singing my song wrong.
Stop it.
This is how you
She
sing.
got to get them straight.
Come on.
Thank you for that, Luke, because I was wondering, like, what's going on?
Yes.
A lot of songs are misinterpreted.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you, Michelle. We got you, darling. Let's move on to this next story, y'all. Ooh. So a new COVID variant is officially spreading across the United States.
I knew it.
But you might not be able to get a booster shot. NB181 comes with the usual symptoms, but the real drama? The federal government just removed healthy kids and pregnant women from the routine vaccine list. Did y'all hear about that? Yes. So that means millions might be stuck without coverage or forced to pay out of pocket. The doctors are furious. Confusion is rising. And if you're under 65 and healthy, you may be out of luck this fall. Yes.
Oh, wow. So if you
That's
don't
what's
have
going
any,
on.
if you don't have any issues, so you automatically disqualified, you got to have some type of issue going on from what they say.
Or you got to be over 65 years old. I mean, because they just had a big change in, I forget what policy it is, but it's affecting Medicaid, Medicare, all of those things. And I believe that fell underneath that category. So a lot of people won't be able to get this vaccine. I think they may have to change a few things back.
They're gonna have
You know how like they fire people on their federal job and then they hire them back and then they fire them again, but then they call them back? I think this is going to be one of them things. Because you can't get rid of Medicare and Medicaid, and so many people around this country relies on it for medical help. All right, so y'all, rest in peace to Chicago's Chicago Mike Sumler, the longtime hype man for Kool and the Gang, has died after a tragic car crash in Georgia. He was 71 years old. Now, he was known for his onstage energy and decades of dedication. Sumler's voice, Mr. Sumler's voice, was a heartbeat in funk and R&B. His presence will be deeply missed, especially by the fans who grew up dancing to his joy. We send our condolences, love, and prayers to the family and friends that will miss him dearly. We all will. Give me some songs by this group.
Man,
Kool and the Gang.
You know what? I wouldn't know, but one thing I can remember is the hat. Always have some type of hat with the swag. Because I remember being so young. I'm not from here, sis. So
Yes, we know. Some passe, Luke.
Yes,
We know.
but I don't care where you're from in the world, you're going to remember the Kool and the Gang.
Kool and the
then
Gang,
hat.
the look.
I have
Isn't
no
it
idea what this...
celebrate good times?
Come
Isn't that
on.
Kool and the Gang? Y'all talk to me in there. What's up? Kool and the Gang. John, drummer.
Come on.
Right?
Yeah.
Celebrate good times. Come on.
Yeah, but-
Yes, there's a party going on right here. A celebration that lasts throughout the year. So bring your
on.
good times and your laughter too. We're gonna celebrate this party with you. Come on now. Yes, you better come on and sing. Mr. Summers. Oh, and get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on you. Wanna feel it. Get down on. So many great songs. You will be missed, sir. God bless you. Thank you for all the amazing music that you provided for us. And I'm so sorry he had to go in a car accident.
Yeah, that's
like,
very sad.
my God. Y'all, please drive safer on these roads. We need everybody to be alert.
Yeah.
And even though they hate that word, we need you to stay woke
Come on.
behind the wheel because so many things are happening and it can be prevented if we were just a little bit more aware. Listen, so today is the middle of the week. I don't know what y'all got going on, but we are ready for Junior Friday coming up tomorrow.
on.
We hope all of you have a wonderful evening. Point of View is coming up next. Don't y'all go nowhere. Stay tuned. And we will be back here on the Comarosa set with you tomorrow for the culture.